Hi, welcome to the second video in the series on how DatingHype can help you start your own online dating business. Hopefully you've watched the first video, the general overview. If you haven't, pause this one and go back to our site and watch the first video. It's going to lay the foundation for you to understand how we work in general. So this second video, I'm going to go in depth into the front end, and by that I mean, what are your members going to see when we build the site for you? When they join your site, what are they going to see? How are they going to interact with the site and search and email? So we're going to spend about 8 minutes more going into that. My name's Ty. I'm the CEO of DatingHype. I've been in the online dating and lead generation business since 2001. I've got over 10 years experience. I've spent millions of dollars, made millions of dollars in this industry, made a lot of mistakes, had a lot of success. I currently own over 40 large dating sites with over 1 million members, and myself and my team at DatingHype, we bring that all together for you when we build you your site. You're going to learn from our mistakes and see the software we developed and understand why we built it. And in this video, I'm going to go into some case studies just so you could see some specific examples. I think that's the best way to learn. So here's some current clients. Date Tall Men. They came to us about 2 years ago in 2009, and they said, hey, we want you to build a site for us that targets women who want to meet men who are over 6 feet tall. So we built this. We thought that'd be a good idea. We like to work with niche sites, niche concepts, so we built this out, and it really went amazingly well. It was profitable, I think, in a month or two, which doesn't always happen. This was definitely faster than normal, and I think this site does about $400,000 or $500,000 a year in revenue. A good part of that is profit for this client. And so another example is Model Meet, and this site, a client came to us back in 2007, about 4 years ago, and said, we want to build a site for men to meet women with above average looks, model quality looks. So again, we thought that was a good niche. We went ahead and built this out. Took us a week or two to build it for the client. We populated it with beautiful women from our other sites. So on day one, Model Meet had probably 50 or 100,000 members when men did a search. And this site has now become the dominant site in its niche. It does many millions of dollars a year. It's a multi-million-dollar business for our client. And by the way, Date Tall Men is also now the #1 tall men dating site among the competition. So this one has done really well, Model Meet. We're excited to continue to be working with them. Cupid Fling, this is a new site we built for a client who said they want a sexy adult dating site. So not only do we build romance, marriage-minded sites like we did for Model Me and Date Tall Men, but if you want a sexy adult site, we can build that too. So if you come to us with a concept, whatever your concept might be, the first thing we're going to do for you is build you a site that's a nice, clean look like this with a join form right there that's free for people to join. You want to get your members to be able to join for free and then decide later to upgrade. That's what pretty much everybody does in the industry. It's very hard to ask for a credit card up front before people know what they're getting. So we'll build this for you. Notice they just got some nice clean images, not too much information. You don't want to overwhelm people, just a little bit of text here and a join form that just really incentivizes them to get in. So they're going to fill this out. Once they fill that out, that goes to my customer service team, who will review it, make sure the photos are appropriate, make sure they wrote appropriate profile, and my staff will then take action, either approve the profile or ask for more information or reject it if it needs to be rejected. So once your profile, your members' profile is approved, they're going to log into the site, and they're going to see an overview page that looks something like this. This is the overview page for Model Meet when people first log in. They're going to see their most recent contacts, people who recently emailed them. They're going to see who recently viewed their profile. They're going to see newest members to join the site, and they're going to see newest people to log in. They'll see some advice here and news. And then they're going to see their profile thumbnail, and they'll see something, how complete is my profile, which shows them visually that this person, for example, he needs to fill out more of his profile. We make it nice and easy. And there's some other statistics here, how many emails they have, winks, what level they've upgraded to, how to refer a friend, And so a lot of nice information, shows them their pictures in case they're not sure which ones are approved. And then we've got 2 navigation bars, one along the top, and your site will have one along the left hand with submenu here. And then we've got banner advertisement that we can show there, so if you want to show ads, we can also show ads in this area here. So the first thing most people do is use this quick search and do a search, and then they're going to see results. Here you can see they can filter them down by how close people live to them, the age range. They can sort the result by newest, most popular, last login. They can update to change the search results. Then they're going to see the search results here. They'll see the compatibility, and then they can see a little bit about the person. They can send them a quick message right from here, or they can click inside. And when they click inside to view another member on your site, they're going to see a nice clean page like this. They can share this with their friends, like it on Facebook. They see up to 75 pieces of information there, and they'll see a nice little grid that shows how good of a match they are, and I'll get into that later. One of our staff is a PhD, is a neurobiologist, and has helped us build our algorithm, our mathematical computation for who's a good match for who. Then the most important part of a profile, of course, is photos, and here you can see they can click around, see different photos. They can expand the photos if they want to look close up. It's a nice feature. They can see that this member is verified, that this member has qualified for various badges, VIP members. Then they can send them an email, forward them to a friend, add them to favorites. And then of course up here we found this nice quick, make it real easy for people to write an email. I can just press send now and off that email goes. Then if they want to send an email to a specific person, we've got this nice feature where if someone's feeling lazy, they can just choose a drop down. Hey, want to chat sometime? And it fills it out for them. Or if they want to write a nice custom email, they can write whatever they want, and then they send that message off. Then they can check their inbox and see if they've received mail from other members. This is the most important page because this is the page where we prompt them to pay. So for example, if your member logs in and hasn't paid yet for the site, and they see they've got a message from somebody and they want to read it, they go to click here and it says you have to pay to read and respond to your messages. And it takes them to an upgrade page that looks something like this, and that's where they'll see 4 different levels we usually offer. People like choice, so bronze, silver, gold, or diamond with different price levels. They could pay for each level either recurring, or they can just do a one-time 90-day 3-month payment. And then we've got a grid that makes it nice and visual to see what features they're going to get. And that's the most important because you got to make money to be in this industry. So this is where people convert from free to paying. So let's talk about some other features. That's the basic features. You want the search, the profile, the ability to send an email, and then the inbox, and then which flows into the upgrade page. Now we also have some other nice features. People can view here on the left, they can click on who viewed me. They can see people who are looking, and they can kind of spy back and decide who they want to write. This is a really popular page. Then we make it really easy. People click on edit their profile. Really easy, and it's divided into subsections so that they're not overwhelmed. They can change their profile, they can change where they live. We've got this verification, so people can click here and verify their actual profile. And that's really good. We're one of the only sites that has this verification. Here they can upload their photos, edit their photos. We've got a blog where you can write advice, or people can access advice from other members. We've got this events tab where you can post actual events. If you want to throw a local party, we've got that all built in. People can RSVP. We've got an invite a friend system here, which gives them a free upgrade if they invite enough friends. We've got filters. They can alter who can contact them. We've got a friend system like Facebook. They can see who their friends are. We've got it easy for people to cancel their account automatically. We've got a help system. And we've also got that introduction system that we'll talk about in a separate video. So I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you'll check out our other videos for even more access and understanding of what you're going to get when we build you your own dating site. So thanks for joining, and come back again.